A VW Amarok is a very popular commercial pickup, and I think they're popular for several reasons, but the main two for me is it's clearly a commercial truck, but they drive very car-like. So if you are going to run it for a business or use it personally from Monday to Friday, then you have that benefit as well. But in the meantime, they are one of the best looking commercials you can get. This one's a 73 plate, VAT Q, done 10,000 miles. It's a 3-litre V6 style with a premium pack, so we'll get to that and what it gives you on the interior, but in my opinion, it gives you some very car-like features. They drive brilliant with that 3-litre diesel V6, full VW service history because they come with a VW promise. So it's had a service in September, and then that'll continue for the years moving forward as well. So great service plan, I believe it does you for the first 5. The colour is light grey, premium metallic, so it's a great colour. And if you come round to the front, you'll notice you've got obviously these chrome style bars that go across the front grille. You've obviously got that very iconic VW LED light system. 20-inch wheels. These are called a Bendigo alloy wheels. So you've got gloss black through the middle, multi-spoke round the edge, diamond cut turn. So again, a very car-like wheel. Fixed side steps. You'll notice the chrome features round the windows as well. You've obviously got them on the back. Another reason why I think so many people buy them is they're perfect for family, these cars. They don't have to be aimed at the person who's going to a building site every day. If your lifestyle involves horses, caravans, trailers, anything like that, but then you have family which will travel with you, you can quite easily carry children, adults, whoever it is in a car like this. But have a look at the interior. So the style gives you the look on the exterior and the premium pack. You've got a great combination of different leathers which you'll see closer to the front, but if you have a look on the seat here, so it's called Savona leather, different shades. You've got black, slightly lighter grey, but then you have even more features when we get to the front. Fixed side steps definitely come in handy, more so with children than anyone else. And then once we get to the back, so this is a car we have actually sold once before, and it's a car we took in back part exchange because we know how much of a good seller they are, and to get them out with a VW dealer isn't easy, not with this spec on as well. So when you get to the back, you'll notice the chrome sports bars it has, but then it's also been fitted with an Aero class power roller shutter. So usually we get asked the question of, has it been bedlined? Does it have the roller shutter? This one has both. You'll also notice the camera system to the back as well, but I'll show you that on the interior. It's got an Aero class, so again, a very good roller shutter, which you can control from the key, but you can also control from the buttons that you see on the side here as well. So depending on what you're doing at that moment in time. Bed lining again, if you're not used to driving a commercial, you haven't looked at one before, that isn't standard. They usually come just without being lined, but that's already been done for you. And then obviously you've got the divider in the back as well, so perfect for someone who might use it for more personal stuff opposed to building. But again, if you do want to put it straight to work, you can do that no problem whatsoever. Coming round to the driver's side, this for me is where the Amarok takes over, because if you want to drive a commercial, what you don't want to do is drive something that feels agricultural. You want a car that's smooth to drive, you can drive it throughout the town, but obviously on motorways as well. The style with the premium gives it electric settings on the seats as well, and then have a look at those seats. So very similar to what you'd see in any other VW, whether it be a Passat, an Arteon, a Touareg, a Tiguan. So they've carried on that same feel even in their commercials. So when I keep saying they feel like a car, this is exactly what they do feel like. You've got different combinations of materials. So you've got the wood, the lighter grey, the leather, which we've already mentioned. And if I start it up, miles are just over 10,000 miles. You've got that huge tablet display, which controls pretty much everything. I mentioned about the roller shutter, but another thing to mention that the previous customer put on is a dash cam. So it gives you an idea on what sort of care this customer put into it. He didn't buy this and just start rambling around fields in it and using it as a commercial. He literally has used it as a car. Harman Kardon Sound System. So again, you might pick it up on the other side there, which if you're into your music, that'll play a big part. Heated seats, your climate control and everything is all controlled from that huge tablet. So dead straightforward. You've got window demister, everything that you would want to see. Pop it in reverse. I mentioned the cameras earlier. Rear view, aerial view. So again, plenty of tech and spec. But also, if I pop it on here, your Android, your Apple CarPlay, your navigation, that all works from there as well. So dead straightforward. You've got phone pad down there, USBs, different drive modes as well. Because again, I keep saying it drives like a car, but if you want to take it off-road or you want to put it through a field, you need to tow something, then this car has more than enough power to do that from that 3-litre V6. 2 different glove boxes. So that to me would appeal to someone who might use it for a mixture of business and pleasure. If he wants to go to the office to and from work on a Monday and Friday, he might want to keep his paperwork or from sites or whoever it may be, but on the weekend they're using it with a family, then you're not going to get stuff all mixed in together. So these are a great pickup. We don't get them in very often, but when we do, they sell very quick. The colour is good as well, good to maintain, but it's the style on this one. In the clues in the title, it's a style. So if you are interested in one of the best looking pickups that are available, This one's here for you to recap, 73 plate, 10,000 miles, comes with a service plan and warranty extension as well, so it's a great buy for someone who plans on running it for a few years. If you are interested, you want to ask me questions over the phone, you can do, or if you want to come down and see it in person, book an appointment with myself, feel free to do so. My name and my number are below, feel free to give me a call. I look forward to speaking to you.